Hello lovely souls, it's Yasmin here. Once again, thank you for joining me, thank you for watching. I am a day late again, so I do apologize. Lots of stuff going on at the moment. How's everyone feeling after that Scorpio full moon? Did it bring some things up for you? Did it break you open and cause you to look at yourself in a different light? It did for me. Hence why Monday was a no-go for me. We all have our moments and we're allowed to have those moments. Just honor yourself during your crashing, because it's when you crash, that's when you break open, and that's when the light, your inner light, shines through, and also the light from others who love you gets in too. Because when you're vulnerable, that's your authenticity, that's your strength. So stay true to yourself. And the energy, the earth magic energy for this week feels very much like that still. There is going to be a lot of confusion or a little bit of stubbornness still about not wanting to move forward, confusion about what to do when moving forward, and also being stuck in that mouse on a treadmill. But I've always done this, I've always done this, I've always done this, I've always done this. Well, you can't do that anymore. You need to hop off that treadmill and you need to try something new and completely out of your comfort zone. That's where the growth happens. That's where you become your true self. So with that in mind, I'm closing down the light center here for a period of time, and I will be taking clients one-on-one at a healing center in town. So if you'd like to come and see me in person, you can. You still book through me, you still connect with me, but it will be at a different location for a short period of time until I get myself in a new space, because I'm riding this wave of new beginnings wherever it takes me. So I hope you ride your wave as well. Have your moments, have your meltdowns, but know that this is all for a much greater cause and a bigger reason of you standing in your power. Okay, so I've got the earth magic cards. I've also guided to pick the fairies today because we need a bit of lightness. And this deck here, which is called The Answer is Simple by Sonia Choquette, I think that's how you pronounce it, which is a great, easy, beautiful deck to use, oracle deck. So we'll just jump in and get stuck straight into it, shall we? I'll lower you down so you can see what's coming on. Alrighty. So we're calling on some guidance for earth magic this week. So movement, there's a bit of movement happening for a lot of people, moving in a different direction. And like the river, like the water, you go with the flow, go with the flow. Don't push through a boulder, don't push through a wall, don't open a door. If it's not moving, you go around it and you go in a different direction, okay? Kind of like this scarf here. You just go with the flow. All right. But stay grounded. It's very important to stay grounded. Hence the earth magic, hence the alignment of spirit and mind and body and soul. Okay, so there you go, ebb and flow. Lots of water energy. Lots of water energy this week. We are in an earth sign still. We're in Taurus energy, in the sun, but we are moving into a Gemini season today or tomorrow, depending on where you're from. My son is born on the 22nd of May, so he's right on the cusp of Taurus and Gemini, and he has both of those traits. He can be as stubborn as all get out, but he can also be really witty, and you know, he has the good and evil twin within him as well. All right, so enough of me jibber jabber. Remember, energy flows, go with the flow. We're going to start this way. So this may resonate with you this week, it may not. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Come back again in a few weeks' time and check in it again. You might make sense of it then. And one more message, please. Oh goodness, they're all jumping out everywhere. There is a lot of healing happening. Like I mentioned, I think I'll reach in. Because of all the planetary activity that's happening, and it's going to be happening, some planets will be doing their dance for a long time yet, so there'll be layers. So when you think you've got it and you're sorted, there'll be another layer to do. All right, fairies, can we have some guidance for this week, please? Fairies, can we have some guidance about the energies of this week? And yes, I have two decks pushed together here if you haven't already noticed. And keep it simple. Angels, can we have some guidance, please? Spirit, the best energies for this week. Oh, okay, I was just told to reach in for these ones. Another message. So I do work intuitively. And we'll see how we go. All right, so what have we got? We've got fog, veiled. We have look inside yourself. And we have step away from the crowd. How awesome is that? Look at that green theme going on here. Can you see that? Green tones going on. All right, so where you want to go and what you want to do is, it's not quite clear at the moment, okay? There's this energy about that says it's time to try something new. It's time to break out of your old patterns, which is exactly what we talked about just before. But the next step of your journey is very foggy, okay? So clarity hasn't quite been revealed to you yet. And the reason why is because you're looking outside of yourself, all right? So this is on the outside. This is on the outside. Everything on the outside looks very foggy, very veiled, all right? Like you can't see quite clearly yet. You can make a few things out, and you know, there's sort of a horizon line to reach towards. However, this fairies are suggesting it's time for you to go within to gain the absolute clarity of where you need to go and what you need to do for your highest good and well-being right now. Yes, we still need to be anchored into this earthly realm, but combine it with your spiritual self, your higher self, okay, which will enable you to step away from the crowd a little bit. And also, you physically need to step away from the crowd a little bit. It might be time for some solitude. It might be time to be a hermit for a little while in order to do A, some healing, B, some meditation, C, time to do some journaling, okay, in order for you to gain a lot more clarity. When we walk with the crowd, we're going to only go where the crowd goes, and we're going to limit ourselves. Our own individual potential is unique to us. So if you want to step into your potential, you need to step away from the crowd in order to gain clarity from within. Okay? Step away from the crowd. All right. Gaia, nurturing. Peace of mind. Keep dancing. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. All right, so stepping away from the crowd, it might be a good time to step outside and get some healing from nature, which is earth magic. That's the epitome of earth magic, being outside in nature on your own, in solitude, connecting your spirit and your soul together, okay? Firmly planting your feet, bare feet on the earth in order to anchor yourself in. I might sound like a broken record because I do repeat that a lot because that is earth magic. However, being outside is going to give you what your soul craves right now, because everything is fogged and because everything is veiled at the moment. You can't see anything. But if you go within while you're out outside, you're going to gain the peace of mind that you're after. You're going to feel much more aligned with yourself and with Mother Earth, and you're going to walk purposefully each step of your path, each step of your journey. Okay, there is a purpose to it. Then you'll start dancing because you'll feel a lot lighter and you'll feel happier. Whenever you stop dancing, that is when your soul started to cry, started to hurt. Your soul needs to dance. Keep dancing. Keep dancing. Look at that water energy again. So there's a lot of water energy going on at the moment, which is emotional healing. Okay, emotional healing, emotional cleansing. All right. Oh, here's our new moon promise again. That's popped up a few times. So the next new moon is on June the 3rd or the 4th, and it is a Gemini moon under a Gemini sun. Okay, so there could be, now the Gemini is the sign of the twin, so there could be lots of energies around relationships coming up. Okay, the new moon and the relationship here, signified here by the couple, but also because it is the sign of the twin, and in the tarot the Lovers card is the Gemini card, and I don't think I've got that handy. I'm just having a quick flick through. Have we got it? Here it is. The Lovers card is a Gemini, is the sign of the Gemini, okay, which is twins, which could be termed twin flames. I don't necessarily agree with that term. There is a lot of twin flame discussion around at the moment, but my feeling is the new moon will bring to light certain aspects about that journey for you, or around relationships for you. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, a vacation. Excellent. So a bit of a holiday, maybe a holiday from yourself, a holiday from your thoughts, a holiday from you thinking or obsessing about certain things. Okay, in order for you to fill your cup or fill your well. There we go, that's perfect. So during the week we've also got, it's also important to make some time to step away. There's water energy there again in the bottom there, water energy. So step away from any preconceived ideas, take a vacation, take a break from thinking, worrying about, stressing about, overanalyzing, anything to do with relationships, and fill your own cup for a while. More water energy. See all this emotional healing that's coming up at the moment? Heaps of emotional energy around. All right, so I'm going to move those here. Can you still see those? And the underlying energies for the week. All right, so the fairies have assertiveness. The words say, stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. So this is about you standing in your power, okay? If things aren't aligning, are we in focus? If things aren't aligning for you on any level in any way, then maybe it's time to have a bit of a breather, okay? Break away. Take yourself on a little bit of a journey, even if it's just a retreat out in nature for an hour or two. It's time to just break that obsessiveness, okay? And Gemini is an air sign, and it's connected with the planet Mercury, which is about communication, and air is about the mental chatter, the mental what goes on in your mind. So listen to your soul when it says enough is enough about being in your head. Okay, listen to your soul, step away, get outside, and allow the earth to do some healing for a little while. Now we're out of focus again. Hello. So under the earth magic, we have river. There's movement. Now that popped up in the shuffling. So it's going with the flow at the moment. Take your time out. Go with the flow. The river's going to take you down a journey, down a path that you haven't been. It's a new river, and it's forming a new path on its journey. Or it could be about going down the river again, but just taking a different mode of transport, okay? Rather than a raft, all right, where you just managed to survive, maybe this time you're going in a dinghy. Maybe this time you're traveling down the river on jet skis. Maybe this time you're traveling down the river on a yacht, okay? Whatever that may be, enjoy the journey and know that you've got it, okay? You're okay. Okay, decorate. This is the energy. Now see, look, birds, nature, plant energy, healing, bird song, flowers. Get in touch with essential oils this week, okay? Connect with plant energy. Decorate means getting outside and looking at all the beauty that is around you. Look at all the autumn colors. Bring some flowers into your home to help you connect with nature if you're struggling to get outside. And you know, you can't struggle. There's no struggling's just something that somebody else puts on you. If you want it, you'll do it and you'll make time for it. So overall, the confusion of the Scorpio full moon is going to, it may continue for some people, but know that it's part of this journey, it's part of this process. And with the breaking down of certain aspects and certain stories and certain patterns, with the breaking and the crumbling of those belief systems as well, we've got to rebuild and reform new ones. Okay, so there are going to be aspects from the old that we enjoy and that feel good and resonate with us. Take that with you. But there are going to be a lot of other stuff that doesn't resonate with you. And if you try and bring that all of that with you again, you're just going to be dragging around a whole lot of baggage that isn't going to serve you. Okay, so if you haven't severed your ties between now and the new moon, which is June the 3rd, do a whole lot of letter writing and burn it, okay? And if you need to speak to people in person, then do that. If you need to connect with them, then do that as well. This is your truth. It's time to speak your truth, okay? Not about the crowd. Step away from the crowd. Step away from the crowd and do what's right for you, alrighty? Look inside yourself and find what's right for you. Okay. I'm going to leave that there. So remember, till the end of May, I'm doing 15-minute recorded video readings for $15. yasminslightstudio@gmail.com to email me to give me all your details, and I can record that and you will get a private link to your reading. All right. Namaste, beautiful people. Be you, be true to you. Have a grounded, nurturing nature week and I'll catch you soon. Okay, toodaloo.